Hey guys, it's Brett, your independent Scentsy consultant. I'm here with my warm reviews of the 10 new Fall/Winter 2024 fragrances. I'm outside again. Yes, you're going to hear the cicadas. But some people say they like the sound of that, so you're in for a treat tonight because they're out tonight. Anyway, so I'm going to go here. I've warmed through them all. We already did our first sniffs a few weeks back. Now I'm going to go and let you know my thoughts after warming. So I'm going to start with my least favorite to my favorite. So we have 10, so I'm going to go ahead and get started here. So my number 10 is White Peach and Cranberry. And the notes are a juicy bite of fresh picked white peach with a tart touch of cranberry. So this was good. And I did like almost all these, to be honest. I really did. Some more than others, but this is just the order of my preference. This was a good scent. Really good peach scent. I mean, oh, there's a hummingbird. There's a hummingbird. Remember my last video, I think it was my empties, I saw a hummingbird, and there's one. Brad put the hummingbird feeder out, and we have one up there. I haven't seen one forever. So cute. I wish I could flip the camera around, but I'll probably scare it away. It's real pretty. Alright, anyway. This is a really good peach scent. It's not like the bad peach scent, at least what I consider bad peach. Juicy Peach from Brig Mac Bar had that kind of a lot of people say cat pee or like ammonia kind of a smell. I didn't care for that, even though after I warmed that for like 8 hours or so, it kind of went away a little bit. But this just, in general, just a nicer peach. It doesn't have any kind of that kind of smell at all on the top or even on the bottom. Yeah, and when it was warming, it didn't have that at all either. It's really good peach scent. Cranberry, I don't know that I had a lot of cranberry. Maybe just a very slight touch, but not much. I feel like maybe if they would have upped the cranberry a little bit, it would have made it a little bit more of a fall scent, but to me it was just a regular peach scent that could just pretty much be any time of year, even more so like for the spring and summer. So that's why it's my number 10, because it's just not really a fall scent to me. But I did like it. And also, I'm not like the biggest peach lover. I like peach here and there, but it's not like my favorite. But I did like this one. It was nice. So that's White Peach and Cranberry. Alright, number 9 is Cherry Chestnut. And this is warm black cherry topped with roasted chestnuts and with vanilla. Is a sweet and savory delight. So this one is definitely creamy. I get quite a bit of that cream, that whipped vanilla is really in there. And then after that, I get the roasted chestnuts. It's got a little nuttiness. And then third is the black cherry. It is in there, but it's definitely not first. That's like underneath all that whipped vanilla and roasted chestnut is that black cherry. But I could smell it in there. So this is definitely a baker's scent. This isn't the baker category. White Peach and Cranberry was in the fruity category, by the way. This is bakery, so because of that whipped vanilla, it's pretty whipped vanilla. So I think that's why it can go in the bakery department. It's very creamy whipped vanilla. But like I said, then you get that roasted chestnuts, just a little subtle bit of a black cherry, but it is there. It's not real tart, strong black cherry or anything. It's more subtle, softer black cherry. But yeah, I think I was watching Melanie from Bright House Scents, and she has said it smelled kind of waxy to her, and I kind of agree. I'm like, it does smell a little bit waxy to me. There's a little bit of a waxiness to it. But it wasn't terrible, but I don't know, I like this one, but this was a little bit more fall than like the White Peach and Cranberry was, but I don't know, it wasn't like a complete love for me, but I did like it. I know a lot of people are really loving this one though, so that's my number 9. Number 8, Vanilla Amber. Rich vanilla cream and golden amber infused with sweet rum are a piece of pastry perfection. And this is in the baker category. Now this one I really liked on cold. I thought it was such a pretty scent, but I thought it was body care like, and I still think it's body care. It's nice, it is nice. Definitely get the amber, and you do get that vanilla, like buttercream. It says vanilla cream, it does say buttercream, but there's a vanilla cream. Rum, maybe just a little bit. It's not real boozy or anything. There might be a touch of rum in there. Mostly the vanilla cream and the amber. But I don't really consider this bakery though. But I think it's more body care. I don't smell this and think bakery. Even though it's got that vanilla, I don't think it's vanilla enough to make it bakery. That amber really brings out like a body care like type of scent to it. So I didn't think, ooh, I want to eat that. When I smelled it, it was like, ooh, I'd want to like spray it on my body or something, you know. I will say I didn't love it as much on warm as I did on cold. I really liked it on cold. On warm I still liked it, but not quite as much as I did on cold. It was still good though, but it's number 8 for me. Don't think it's bakery though. And then it does say piece of pastry perfection. I don't get any kind of pastry in here at all. No crust pastry, nothing. It's just, it's body care to me. Pretty body care with a little bit of with that vanilla in there. Alright, number 7 is Balsam Spice. And this is captivating cinnamon adds sweet spice to charred cedar and balsam. So this was good. This reminds me of like very snowy spruce with like cinnamon pine cones. So cinnamon pine cones is really good, and it has like the pine cone woodiness in there, but this is more tree. This has got more tree in there. Definitely has the tree note, which would be the balsam. Charred cedar. There's cedar maybe, but I don't know if it's like really charred. Could be slightly charred, but not a lot. And then cinnamon, that's definitely in there. It's really nice, but it wasn't real strong for me. It was a little bit on the lighter side. Not super light, but it was a little bit lighter than I thought it was going to be, because usually tree scents, especially like balsam, are a little bit stronger. And cinnamon pine cones is pretty strong, but this one is a little bit lighter. So yeah, somebody's mowing their grass. Sorry. Thought I could get through a whole video without somebody mowing their grass. I think people see me filming and just want to mow their grass. Okay, hopefully it's not too loud. Anyway, really good. I want to try it again though and see if maybe it'll perform better. And I had this going, actually, I had all these going in the master bedroom and master bath, or the hallway half bath. So this one I had going in the hallway half bath, that's why I only used 3 cubes. Sorry, it's really loud. Vanilla amber. I had the whole cube in the bathroom. The bedroom master bath. Cherry chestnut I had going in the hallway bath. And then white peach and cranberry was going in the hallway half bath. Alright, number 6 is Pistachio Woods. Pistachio Woods is delicate pistachio and buttery almond on a bed of cedar wood. And I had this going in the half bath. It warmed 3 cubes. I like this. Yeah, this is really good. I love pistachio scents. If you like pistachio scents, it's really good. Yeah. A lot of people say it's not like that cherry pistachio, which it's not, but I like both. I like the cherry pistachios. I like this almondy pistachio. I just like pistachio, all kinds of pistachio. If it's pistachio, I'm probably gonna like it in food and in scents and in ice cream, everything. I just love pistachio all the way around. Pistachio muffins, oh god, those are amazing. Yeah, you really get pistachio, and you do get that buttery almond. It's very buttery and nutty. You really get that buttery almond. Cedarwood is in there a little bit. It's not real strong cedarwood. I mostly get the buttery almond and pistachio. Maybe just a touch of cedarwood, and it's in the woods category, but I think it almost could be bakery category, because I feel like it's a little stronger bakery than like woods, really. Yeah, I liked it a lot. Really nice. And it's still going in the bathroom right now. It's been going for like 4 or 5 days. I can still smell it in there. So it's doing really good. Alright, halfway through. Number 5. That was number 6. Did I say 5 for that one? Number 6 was Pistachio Woods. I think I said 6. Number 5 is Alpine Escape. Feel a rush of minty air among spruce and evergreen trees on a scenic mountain getaway. Really nice. Oh yeah, this one's good. I kind of thought I was going to like Balsam Spice better than this, and I may have if that would have been a little bit stronger. But this one was really strong. Really good, and that mint is so strong in here. I had this going in the half bath as well, 3 cubes. I opened the door after like 30 minutes or so, 30 minutes to an hour, and it was just like mint to the nines. It was so strong mint, but then you did get that, what tree is it? Evergreen. Spruce and evergreen. That sweet spruce and evergreen isn't in there, but that mint is so strong, and it is kind of like a eucalyptus type of mint. I said in my first sniffs it kind of reminded me of rosemary and mint from the Mental Health Awareness collection, and it does, because rosemary mint has the mint and eucalyptus, but then a little bit of rosemary, but not a lot. So this has eucalyptus and mint, no rosemary at all. But that eucalyptus mint reminds me of the eucalyptus and mint and rosemary mint. Yeah, but it's that minty air, that mintiness with eucalyptus like is so good with that spruce and evergreen. So good. I love this one a lot. And it lasted for quite a while. A lot of these lasted a fairly amount of time, a few days, 2-3 days, if not longer, on some of them. This one, I think it was like 3 days before I switched it out, maybe 2. And number 4 is brown butter pumpkin. Whip up a batch of seasonal spice, mixing melted butter and brown sugar with pumpkin for a tempting treat. And this is in the spice category. So this was so good. Oh god, yeah, it's a really good pumpkin scent. If you love pumpkin, this is a good one. I get the melted butter, I get it all. I get that melted butter, brown sugar, pumpkin. Yeah, I get all of it. The pumpkin's so good in here. I mean, you really get the pumpkin in here. But that brown sugar and melted butter are so good. I love brown sugar in scents. I'm really finding out I just love brown sugar so much in scents. God, yeah, it was so good. So when I had this going, I had the whole cube, or whole bar, sorry, the whole bar going in my master bedroom, master bath. And when I opened the door after I was warming it for like 30 minutes to an hour, it was so strong and so good. I was just like, oh my god, it's amazing. But then, there's a hummingbird again. Then, about a minute or so after I was in the room, I couldn't smell it anymore. I went totally nose blind to this scent. I don't know what happened. And then I would leave the room, I'd come back in again, I could totally smell it again for like a minute or so, and then I would lose it. So when I stayed in the room, I couldn't smell it anymore. Only when I first entered the room. I smelled for like a good minute or so, like super strong, like really strong, like probably like 8 out of 10, 8.5 out of 10. And then it would just disappear, like after a minute or so. I'm like, what happened to it? Where's it at? It did that the whole time I wore this thing, but it did last for like almost 3 days, but every time I would go in the room, I would lose it. I went total nose blind to this. But, I mean, only when I went in the room I could smell it, but God, it was so good. When I first went in that room, I'm like, what? I want to try this. I'm not giving up on this one because I love it so much. I'm going to try it again and see what happens. Comment below, isn't anybody else warmed this, and if you're a consultant, you got it early. Did you go nose blind to this once you were in the room? Because I totally did. But I was so upset because I love it so much. But it still made it number 4 because the scent itself was so good. And what I smelled for that minute that I walked into the room was amazing, and I'm going to try it again for sure. Maybe try it in a different area or something. Even though the bedroom is like the easiest place to scent in my whole house. So I'm not sure what happened with that. But I still like it. Number 3, leaves and lavender. Soothing lavender and a hint of clove wrapped up in fall leaves invite you to relax. And this is in the spice category. So this was my favorite on cold sniff. So it went to number 3 on warm. It's good. It still is really good. There was just 2 others that I liked better. Yeah, really nice. It reminds me of leaves from Bath & Body Works mixed with lavender. If you put a little bit of lavender, if you take the leaves candle from Bath & Body Works, put a little bit of lavender in there, this is what you get, I think. It's maybe not 100% spot on leaves, but it's from Bath & Body Works, but it's very close. There's even a touch of fall feeling in there because I thought fall feeling smelled a little similar to leaves, but it's not exactly like that either. I feel like fall feeling is a little more pungent like, but I love it. It's a good pungent for me. Not everybody loved that though. Yeah, lavender, the fall leaves for sure, the crunchy leaves, those crunchy fall leaves, the clove, I get clove, all those good fall scents. But then you get lavender. It's not overly lavender though. It's not real herbally lavender, I don't think. Kind of it mixes really well with the crunchy fall leaves and that clove. It's really pretty. So also another reason why this is number 3, this probably could have been number 1, number 2 or number 1, but after about 8 hours, I put it in about 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and then at 10 o'clock at night I was getting ready to go to bed, and I went in the bedroom and started smelling a little bit of a sour note. I'm like, what is sour in here? Something smells a little sour. And I think it was this, but I'm not sure what it was. I'm like, I'm not sure I'm loving this little bit of sour note that I'm smelling all of a sudden. I didn't smell it the first 8 hours, but at the 8 hour mark, I started to get a little bit of a sourness. So I'm like, I'm not sure about that. Then the next day, I warmed it. I finished warming it, because we turned our warmers off at night in the bedroom. So the next day when I turned it back on and warmed it, I didn't smell that sour note again. So I don't know what happened there, but oh gosh, I think there's a bee right here. It went away. Yeah, but then the second day was fine, so I don't know what happened there at that 8 hour mark, but I want to try it again because I loved it for the first 8 hours. It was so good, so strong, 8.5 to 9 out of 10. Really good. I love that one. All right, number 2 is hay rides. Climb aboard with fresh hay and cedarwood and take a ride through crisp apple orchards in this ode to a joyful autumn tradition, and it's in the fresh category. So good. Yeah, this is just a total fall scent. Really, really good. It is similar to Golden Garland. Very similar to Golden Garland, except Golden Garland has pine. This doesn't have no pine in it. That's the difference between those two. But if you take out the pine in Golden Garland, you're pretty much going to get this. It's also similar to Autumn Road Trip. Yeah, some people say Scarlet Sunflower too. I've had that before, but I have to smell that again. I could have smelled the tester, but I didn't. It didn't right off the bat remind me of that. It definitely reminded me of Autumn Road Trip and Golden Garland minus the pine. Really good, so fall. Yes, the cedarwood, yes, the apple. Definitely that crisp apple. It's like that fall apple with that cedarwood in there. I can almost get a little bit of a leaves in here kind of too, just a touch, but not exactly like it is in leaves. Like more of like a, I don't know, a different kind of leaf. Just like a fall scent in general. Now the hay. I kind of did get hay a little bit. On cold, I didn't know so much, but when warming, I'm like, you know, I think I kind of do get a little bit of hay. I haven't been around hay a lot. I mean, we had hay bales over the years that we'd decorate with. Like, we put a hay bale on our front porch, put pumpkins and stuff on them. And then I went on a hay ride one time. And so I have smelled it, but it's not something I smell all the time. It kind of smells like that kind of a hay, kind of a straw kind of a smell. I kind of smelled that a little bit in here. So I think it is in there a little bit to my nose. Just a little bit. I think it is kind of in there. But yeah, it's just a really good fall scent. If you like those kind of scents, Autumn Road Trip, Golden Garland, I think you like this. I really like it. Did really good, really strong, lasted 2-3 days. So good. And then my favorite. This kind of surprised me it was my favorite, but it's my favorite. Gingerbread pecan waffles. This is savor all day breakfast with warm and fluffy gingerbread waffles topped with molasses and roasted pecan. And this is in the bakery category. I love this so much. Oh, it's so good. So good. This, to me, is just, it's pumpkin pecan waffles. Pumpkin pecan waffles from Bath & Body Works. To be exact, the 2014 version that I have right here. This came out in 2014. I can't remember if this was the first year pumpkin pecan waffles came out, 2014, or if it was right before that. All I know is this 2014 was the first year I had it, and this version right here, I still have the candle. I've been saving it because it was so good this year. This candle was so strong. It smelled amazing. It's been out almost every year after that, I think, but I think every subsequent year after that, it wasn't quite as good. And now, even when they have it out, I had burned some in previous years after that. I feel like it just wasn't quite as good as it was this year. Yeah, it's very similar to that. Very similar. The notes on the candle are delight in the scrumptious scent of pumpkin pecan waffles, pure maple syrup, and a touch of brown sugar. It was so good. This is almost just like that candle. It was like the best pumpkin pecan waffle scent. Now, I didn't get much gingerbread. I pretty much, honestly, I didn't really get much gingerbread at all. I really didn't. It could just barely be in there, but I mostly got the pumpkin pecan waffles. It says molasses. I could get molasses in there, I guess. Yeah, roasted pecan definitely. But I get like maple syrup in there, and I get waffles. I get the nutty pecan, molasses. I get syrup. Yeah, I don't really get gingerbread. To me, this isn't at all a gingerbread scent because I didn't get any ginger or anything. If you're wanting a gingerbread scent, I think you might be disappointed in this because that's not what I got. But if you love pumpkin pecan waffles, I think you'll like it. And I know Vendor and stuff uses pumpkin pecan waffles in a lot of things. I'm sure it smells similar. I don't think I've had it in Vendor Wax before. I don't do much Vendor Wax. I dabble a little bit here and there, but I don't think I've had any of their pumpkin pecan waffles that I remember. But yeah, it's just amazing. I loved it. It was so strong, so good. I loved every single minute of this thing, and I cannot wait to get more. It was the best. So yeah, it was like a 9 out of 10, maybe even 9.5 out of 10. So good. Love it, love it, love it. All right, so that's my warm reviews of the 10 new fall winter fragrances. So these are going to be available this coming Sunday, September 1st at 12 a.m. Pacific time. So you can get them $6 each, or you can bundle and save them 3 for $17 or 6 for $30, which is buy 5 get 1 free. That's the best deal to do. Alright, so thanks for watching, and I'll see y'all in our next video. Bye.